Hello and welcome to day 22 of my 7-week challenge to post a video every day. Today is part 2 of my 4-day parts of ways that I reduced my spending since I didn't have as much money not having a job. So today I just wanted to talk about personal care and things that I did cut out and that I maybe shouldn't have cut out. The first thing that I cut was I was running short on shampoo and conditioner, and the shampoo and conditioner I get is made by my hairdresser, and she only cuts hair that is curly or wavy. So she made her own line that is more nourishing and just healthier for hair and isn't full of a bunch of different toxins and fillers and waxes and things like that. So that's the product that I have been using for the last few years, since she started selling it, I guess. But it is expensive because it is very high quality. Now I knew I couldn't afford it, so I was trying to just make what I had last. And to do that, I could either only use a tiny bit, or I was actually skipping. I would just kind of rinse, or maybe I would just use shampoo or just use conditioner, but I was hardly using any. And keep in mind, I was working out about every day at this point, so that was not the best idea. And the reason that also was not the best idea is because my hair is curly wavy. It is prone to being more dry to begin with, and without having proper conditioner, it got very dry very quick and very matted and knotted, and it was just kind of a like rat's nest back there or something. So it was a lot longer. 1 week after I quit my job, I chopped off a bunch of my hair. It's grown back quite a bit now, but I think I chopped it to about there. And the reason was that the knots were driving me crazy and I couldn't untangle them. And it wasn't even that it was after. Sometimes my hair is more knotted in the morning if I've been tossing and turning at night. This was, I had showered and I hadn't even gone to bed yet that night. And I was just like, okay, that's it. I'm taking the scissors and I am dealing with this. Now, I should also give a disclaimer. I wasn't using just normal craft scissors or anything like that. I do have some actual hair cutting scissors that I purchased when I had bangs that I was trimming myself. If you don't recall me ever having bangs, I don't blame you, because I rarely ever styled them and wore them out. But if you look back at my older videos on the channel, you can just look at the cover thumbnail. You can see I have bangs in most of the earlier videos. And the reason for that is that I used to always shower before bed, and when I dried my hair and everything, they would be perfect. But after sleeping on them, then it completely ruined them, and I never had time to style it in the morning, and it never worked well to restyle them just with tools. So I ended up just leaving it. After that, somehow after they grew out, I ended up getting the habit of showering in the morning, but I never went back to having the bangs. And also, my forehead tends to be greasy, and it got complicated. I like the look of them, but I cut them. Anyway, that's why I had the scissors. So I did use, they're not the greatest, I'm sure, but they are still technically hair quality scissors. It's not perfect, and depending on the way my hair is curling, it might be even, it might not be even, but that's what I did. I cut my hair because not only was it driving me crazy, I also knew that I didn't really have money to get a haircut. So I knew I was going to be cutting my own hair for a while anyway, because it's probably been now about a year since I got my hair cut by someone else. But that's I guess the one of the perks of not having straight hair is you can kind of get away with it not being perfect, because it kind of blends in with it curling at different ways anyway. So yes, I did not buy shampoo and conditioner for a while, and I cut my own hair. I will say though, I did, because it just kept getting so bad, and even after I had cut it, it was still so dry, and you could tell it was just not moisture. There was not enough moisture in my hair. Now, I still didn't really have a plan of what to do, but I was actually at a store, Winners, it's kind of like a discount type store, I guess, and I happened to be going through the natural product aisle, I guess it was called, And I found these massive bottles of this. It's like a hemp shampoo and conditioner, and it's supposed to be extra moisturizing and hydrating. And I'm not kidding, like these are huge. You can't even see both they're huge, like super thick bottles. And they were only, it was only $25 for the shampoo and conditioner set. And they're massive. They will probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they last me an entire year. So I decided to try that because I thought $25, that's a lot cheaper than what I would pay for a tiny bottle of just my shampoo or conditioner. So I did spend the money on that, and I'm so glad because it has helped my hair a lot. I do feel like it's better. I'm also trying to make sure I get some more of my pure argan oil in my hair just to keep it, help it to get a little healthier again. I know hair's dead, so it technically can't heal, but I think it's helping. It's not as knotted anymore, but I do have one little side note to share with the shampoo. Here's the thing with these discount stores. They are discounted for a reason probably, right? So I'm guessing it was because the shampoo and conditioner was probably old and probably maybe shouldn't have been on the shelf anymore. And the reason I think that, not only because of the price, I will also say I have seen them in other stores, and the tiny bottle alone, not tiny, but like the normal size is $10 just for that. And these are, I would say, at least 3 sizes up, and it was $25 for both of them combined. But the shampoo, the texture of the shampoo when I started using it, so it was, let's just say it was very thick and jelly. And if you've seen the movie There's Something About Mary, there's a hair gel scene, and that's essentially what it was. When I would squirt out my shampoo, it was thick and jelly-like. And it took a lot for it to froth up a little and separate. Thankfully, I don't think it ever left any clumps in my hair, but I had to laugh every time that I put it in my hand. Thankfully, after a month about it feels normal now, and it's not that thick, but I do regret that I didn't take a picture or video. But every time I thought of it, I was already in the shower, so I wasn't in any condition or didn't have a camera in my hand to take a picture. But I do kind of regret that because I feel like it was kind of something you need to see to believe. So it was quite an interesting consistency and texture. And one more thing was face wash. I was running short on my face wash, so I started just rinsing my face. And I was, again, working out every day, so that was not the best idea. So I did at some point see a face wash at the store that was decently priced, but still looked like more of a natural face wash. So I did spend the money on that finally, and I'm washing my face properly. My skin, the reason I finally broke down and got it was because my skin just got so bad. Now, a lot of that too I know is due to stress. Right now I did put some powder on top to smooth out, because this part here gets really red. My chin gets really red. You can see it a bit. And I just thought, okay, my skin is clearly so irritated and wants to be washed. So that's something you do. Now, again, I would not necessarily recommend all of these things, but that is what I did, and they did save me money. At some point, I'm going to need to get someone else to cut my hair, but for now, it's saving me a good amount of money, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. So thank you for watching, and have a great night.